Hey friends, today I'm going to be sharing Liam's 1 month update, pretty much from newborn until 4 weeks. I'm a little behind because he's almost 3 months, but better late than never, right? So when Liam was born, it was on April 20th, 2014, around 11 a.m. through C-section. He was 8 pounds and 3 ounces. And when he was born, he had a head full of hair and his lips were really bright red and he looked really swollen, but I heard that's all newborns, they all look, kind of swollen and squished. His head actually wasn't molded in any way or shape or form because he was a C-section baby. The first couple of days while we were in the hospital, I was in a lot of pain through my C-section, but I'll talk more about my C-section and all of that in a different video, like a postpartum update. Thankfully Justin was able to, take care of Liam, because when Liam cried, I couldn't get out of bed because of the C-section pain. So Justin would get out of bed and wake up in the middle of the night to tend to him and bring Liam to me so I could breastfeed him. So I decided early on that I wanted to exclusively breastfeed Liam if I possibly could. So I breastfed him and I continue to breastfeed him, and I'm hoping to do it until he's officially 1 year old, but I don't know how long my milk supply will last, but I'm taking fenugreek pills to kind of help that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share what I noticed about Liam, and I'm a new mom, so every little thing is so exciting to me. When Liam was born, even in the ultrasounds that I would watch, I noticed that he liked sleeping with his arms or his hands by his head like this, and when he was born he did the same thing. And I noticed he started sucking his thumb day 1. He was always eating his hand and his thumb, and it's usually the left, so we're thinking he might be left-handed because now he's 12 weeks old, so he's almost 3 months now, and he's still really into his left hand. I noticed since Liam was born, he didn't really like being swaddled. He didn't want his hands to be swaddled. He liked having his body swaddled, but when we swaddled him, we would have his hands outside so they were free and he could eat them because he really enjoyed eating them. And I was taking a lactation class before I gave birth to Liam, and then a lactation consultant or a lactation specialist came to see me. And she told me that, to not give a binky and to not bottle feed until after 4 weeks. So that's what I did. I didn't give Liam a binky for 4 weeks, and that was pretty hard because I felt like sometimes when I was breastfeeding Liam, he was pretty much sometimes not drinking. He just wanted my nipple in his mouth, kind of like a binky, but I was told not to give a binky, so it was really hard to do that, but we did it, and we did it successfully. I noticed that Liam really liked drinking a lot, more. I heard that you're supposed to feed your baby every 2 hours, but I find that Liam was on me more than every 2 hours. He was on me 24/7 the first month of his life, or the first 4 weeks, because he just liked breastfeeding, and he also liked, the warmth, and he just wanted to be held like all newborns do. But he also wanted just that, the nipple in his mouth, because it was his binky, since he didn't get a real binky yet. The lactation specialist told me not to do any binkies or bottles the first month, simply because it would cause nipple confusion, and I wanted to successfully breastfeed Liam, so that's what I did. The nights were really hard because I got up a lot, but that's normal with a newborn. You're up all the time. I could see that it would be easier if I pumped during those times so that Justin could have helped me, but he started to help me after the 4th week. I started pumping. The moment Liam was born and he was put on my chest, he did the breast crawl, which is pretty much crawling and moving the head to find the breast to nurse, because he was already hungry the moment he was born. And that was incredible because I would actually Google and YouTube videos on breast crawl before I gave birth to Liam, and I said to Justin, I really hope I can see Liam do that, because it's amazing what babies can do. They know how to find their food, One thing I found interesting was that Liam only kind of wanted to be with me. He wanted me to hold him. When Justin would hold him, he would be calm for a while, but then he would start crying. And then when Justin would give him to me, he would immediately stop crying. So maybe it's because he was inside me the whole time and we had this connection, but he definitely preferred mommy over anyone else holding him. And I've actually read that, and I've seen that, it's totally normal. We spent 5 days in the hospital because I had a C-section and it took a while for me to recover. But after the 5th day, we went home, and then the next day after going home, we took Liam to his first doctor's appointment, and they weighed him, and they found out that he lost 10% of his body weight. He was 8 pounds 3 ounces when he was born, and he lost weight. He was now 7 pounds 6 ounces, so he lost some weight. And the doctor told me that his bilirubin, he had high levels of bilirubin, and so they took a blood test and they found out that it wasn't high enough for him to get the light therapy, and their suggestion was that I just breastfeed him and it'll get rid of it. And I also needed to really breastfeed him and really try my best because I needed him to gain back the weight, because if I didn't have him gain back his weight, he would have to take formula and I would have to supplement, and I really wanted to exclusively breastfeed. So the next day, or the day when we just came back from the hospital, I started feeding Liam, and the doctors or the nurse taught me to massage my breast so that I could help him drink the milk, because it might be hard for him to suck the milk out. So I was massaging my breast and I was feeding him a lot, and I don't know how it happened, but he gained the amount of weight that he lost in one day. We took him into the doctor again. The nurse weighed him and he was perfectly fine. I was so relieved because I was stressed out, and also we found out that his jaundice was completely gone as well because he pooped it all out in that day. It was just such a rewarding experience knowing that my hard work feeding him that whole time helped him get rid of the jaundice and also helped him gain his weight back. And I was worried because he was weighing so little, and then now he's a big chunky boy now. He's just really gotten into drinking his milk. During Liam's first 4 weeks, he slept a lot. He slept a lot during the day, and that's all he would do. It seemed as though he got his days and nights mixed, because the first 4 weeks he was sleeping a lot during the day, and at night he was awake a lot for feeding. So that was really interesting, but it definitely transitioned now that he's close to 3 months. During the daytime, we would be, in the living room, and Liam would be sleeping in the pod or just hanging out on this pod. It is just the best thing ever. It's so comfortable, and he just hangs out on it. We actually got it as a gift from our P.O. box. Our friend Josephine sent it to us. I didn't even know if Liam was gonna like it or not, but he absolutely loved it, and he still loves it to this day. He's a lot bigger in it now, but it's just so comfortable for him. Maybe he likes it because he feels so snug in it. It kind of feels like it's hugging his body, kind of like when someone would cradle him. Liam was wearing size newborn diapers at first, and then he wore size 1s only for 1 week, and then he transitioned all the way to size 2 right away. It was crazy how much weight he gained and how fast they grow. Everyone says, your baby grows so fast, don't buy newborn clothes. I think the best purchase as a parent for a newborn would be those white onesies, because they spit up a lot, and those are just, well, to me, my baby's a summer baby. He's growing up in the summer or developing the most over the summer, so those onesies were the best. But maybe if your baby's born in the winter, those sleepers are the best too. My doctor told me not to fully submerge Liam into a bath until his umbilical cord fell off, so we were giving him sponge baths. I was just using a towel to wash him with water and soap, and I was using Honest Company soap as well as the Susan, I think it's called Susan Brown's. It's a foamy soap. It's paraben free. It's not really scented, and it's really gentle. His skin has not been irritated by any products that I've used, so I definitely recommend it because it's very gentle and it doesn't smell strong. Because I learned that from my nursing consultant. She said not to use any fragrances on myself as well as on the baby, because he needs to know the scent of me, and also of breast milk and things like that. Liam really likes white noise or noise, and he also likes company. He likes having family over. I feel like he's his happiest when he's around others. Like, we had so many family members visit from out of town during his first month, and he did so well. He loved being carried. He loved everyone's faces. That's his favorite thing, is to just look at people's faces. From the day he was born, we did tummy time because our doctor told us to do so, but he honestly didn't really like tummy time until he got a little older, like until like 2 months. But from like the first 4 weeks, he just didn't like it. He liked sleeping on his back, so being on his tummy he did not like. But we still did it for like 5 minutes every day for him, just because the doctor told us that he needed to strengthen his neck muscles. It's really cute, but Liam would fall asleep when we would change his diapers when he was really young at 4 weeks. It was adorable. Now he never falls asleep while we change his diapers, but he's pretty awesome during diaper changes. He doesn't cry. He does like to stretch his legs. Like, it's really cute. Like, he'll stretch while we change him, and it's adorable. Another thing I noticed is that Liam had like little white spots all over his nose, like little blackheads, and also baby acne, but that went away. Well, he still has a little bit of baby acne now, and he's almost 3 months, but that's normal. It doesn't irritate him. You don't even have to do anything to it. You just give him a normal bath. You don't put anything on the skin, no lotion, none of that. Just, you know, just let it be and let it heal on its own. I still do this regularly, but what I would do sometimes is I would remove all of Liam's clothes and leave him in his diaper, and I would take off my top as well, and I would breastfeed him and just hold him close to me, and that would be skin to skin. And skin to skin is really important in developing your baby emotionally, physically. It just helps your baby overall. Like, all the nurses suggested it when I went to the hospital, but I already knew I wanted to do it because it, you know, it creates a bond. It just does so much for your baby. It helps your baby grow, and so I do that. And then I started doing infant massage like later in the months, but I'll talk more about that in the next video. Sorry, this is all over the place. Liam is now 3 months, so I'm trying to catch up. My next video will be his 2-month update, and then we'll be caught up because he hasn't really reached his 3-month update. Another thing I noticed, he still loves it now, but he likes walks. He loves to be in his car seat, and we just go out for walks. It doesn't matter where we are, but he will fall asleep and enjoy those walks. And the thing that I found out, like, as a new mom, I didn't think that I was going to be able to go out and about, like, and run errands with a newborn, but he actually likes to be out. Like, he likes to be in his stroller, so we were able to like go to the grocery store when we wanted. We were able to go out to eat. Well, we waited until like 2 or 3 weeks, but not like the first 10 days. Like, we stayed home pretty much. But it's been pretty easy to just go out with a baby, and that's one thing I didn't realize. Like, everyone tells me now is a good time because, you know, they're calm. Most of the time they sleep. And like my friends with like older babies, they're like, wait till they're 1, then you're not gonna want to go out because they're gonna be banging on the tables and stuff. But I honestly can't wait. I love every development, every little thing that happens with Liam. I just feel like this is the moment I was waiting for, to be a mother, and I'm just embracing everything about it. So now that I am a mommy, like, my passion is motherhood. My passion is talking about things related to mommy. So this channel is definitely transitioned into a lifestyle channel. It's not just beauty now. It was, you know, it is a lot of beauty reviews, but it is a lot of mommy topics, a lot of pregnancy topics, like when I was pregnant, a lot of postpartum updates. I'm definitely going to talk about, like, you know, all my postpartum stuff later. But I hope you guys enjoyed my 1-month update. Liam is napping right now. He's 12 weeks now, as of today. So I'm really excited that he's growing every day, and I'll be sharing my 2-month update very soon, and then I'll be caught up. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching and enjoyed the random clips that I included. I do a daily vlog, so it was really fun for me to look back because I wouldn't have remembered any of this otherwise. So if you guys are interested, you can check out my daily vlog. It's called April Justin TV, and I vlog every single day with my family, my husband Justin and my baby Liam and my 3 cats, Sunrise, Charlie, and Bobby. And so if you guys want to watch it, I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi friends, today I have a summer get ready with me complete with makeup, hair, and outfit. So I hope you enjoy this video and stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get started with eye cream. I apply it to my under eye areas to moisturize and help with concealing as well, because